In the land of the sunshine and sea, where the rhythm of reggae sets us
Yes,
free.
I'm about to take my 12 o'clock walk, and I thought it was important for me to touch base with you. I want to say thanks for everyone who has been supporting the channel. My commitment in making content is just to make a connection with the Jamaican culture. I've had so many stories to tell over the years, and as an educator, I want to share some of these stories for it to be passed on to the next generation. In addition to that, I think it's important for us to have content that's really uplifting, reflective, and represents the Jamaican culture, not the hype and a lot of 90 wonder content that I've seen, right? So I wanted to touch base with you. So I want to say personally, thank you. Thank you for really blessing your presence with the channel, and I appreciate it. I wanted to also make sure that I'm aligning things that I have thought about as it relates to Jamaica. I am a Jamaican. Sometimes I'm in Jamaica, sometimes I'm not. But I want to say that there's some wonderful people in Jamaica, and it's important for me to recognize them. A couple years ago, I met this individual. He lives in an area in Montego Bay, and he's a grill person. He works on grills. And just giving you a sight that you can see. Yep, there you have it. Water behind me. I love water. That's how you know I'm from the Caribbean. Now, this individual was given the job to do some grill work for me, and I actually developed a wonderful affiliation, friendship with this individual, and he delivered the goods. It's very windy today. I don't know why, but I hope you're hearing me. No, fast forward to when he was building the stuff for me, right? I went up to his place one day, and he lives in an area that people might say they don't want to go. But guess what? I have a fear, yes, but I know where to go, when to go, and what time to go, and the people I go to. So I went up there, spoke to him, and while I was having a drink, I said, let me have a drink of orange juice. And I said, do you want something to drink? He said to me, I can't drink. I said, why? You don't drink? He said, but I can't drink because if I'm drinking and my workers across the road not drinking, it doesn't look good. So I said, whoa, 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 this is heavy. This is heavy. So I reflected on it a bit, right? So one day when he was installing the grills for me, I said to him, as a matter of fact, I went downtown, bought some patties, and of course, came up there. And I said to him, he was working with the other workers. I said, do you want a patty? And he said, boss, I really can't. I don't like people calling me boss, all right? So that's the first thing, but he's all right. He said, I can't have a patty when my workers are not having a patty too. So I said, whoa. He taught me a lesson, and that is powerful. He's very consistent with his message of inclusion. Yes, yes, fascinating. Yes, that's what he said to me. Now, after doing some work, you know, I've always said, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to call him back. Eventually, I called him back. And I gave him some work. He said, you don't need to pay me yet. Once you finish, I'm going to tell you what to do with the money. So I said, all right, you'll build them for me. So he built them out. And here's a picture of the girls he built, right? Nice girls. And he said to me, when I went to the house, I saw the last set of grills that were built. I didn't like how they looked because they were not painted the way I would have wanted them to be painted. I said, whoa. So I saw the grills, and here it is. You notice the grills are painted. He went and he painted the grills for me. And he said to me, boss, I couldn't, again, I don't like the word boss, I couldn't allow you to have it without that. All right? But I understand the context of when, you know, I call people boss in Jamaica too. But that's how it is. That's a common sort of courtesy some people will have. Not in a derogatory form. It's just a matter of respect. And I do call him boss back too. Now, fast forward to where we are now. He went to install the grills. And In going to install the grills, he said to me, I can't install the grills. I said, what's the issue? He said to me, again, boss, I didn't like it. He does he can't install the grills because the window edges are not nicely done because it's a refurbishing stuff, right? He said, I couldn't in my right conscience do that to you. Please get the person to patch the walls out properly, and you can see the picture of the walls here that he sent me, so I can come back and do the work. You know what I did? I respected him, and I respected his thought. I respected what he said, and I said, listen, I understand you. I understand what you meant, and thanks for looking out for me, because this is not the one first or last time he looked out for me. He gave me one of the best ideas once, which I told him about was already working on. So I'm saying all of this to indicate to people thinking about going back to Jamaica and that there are not wonderful people there. This one is a demonstration that we have wonderful people in Jamaica. You know, and here he is. He's going to finish the grill. I'm going to get someone organize it for me. And of course, because of that trust, I know he's going to come back to install the grill. It's already done. He's already painted it. So I didn't want to hold up his money. So I made sure to pay him his money. But that's a level of trust that you have to have. And it comes by knowing people, understanding people, listening to them, and observing them. Because if you can't do both at the same time, you're going to be in some crisis. So I want to say to you, always consider these elements. I just wanted to share that with you. And as a matter of fact, I would say at this point in time, remember, this is just a thought. I thought it was very important for me to let you see the person behind the channel. I do have another channel too, so make sure subscribe. All right, bye.
In the land of the sunshine and sea, where the rhythm of reggae sets us free.